You should have sound. You should have sound. I haven't started yet, though. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Probably get started in the next 15 minutes or so. Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured I had to add myself. I don't know why this isn't in English. Oh, English, French. Ooh. Oh, I did think this.
This video is not technical, basically available to instructions for product installer. Please refer to the installation instructions for further information and product warnings. Prepare the installation location by turning off the hot and cold water supply stops. Be sure to flush all pipes thoroughly before installation. For a retrofit job, disconnect any existing supply lines to the hot and cold water supply stops. Locate a suitable place for the tempering valve. The valve should be accessible for service and adjustment and as close to the point of use as possible. Connect the outlets of the tempering valve to the fixture inlets. Connect the hot and cold water supply lines to the valve. Turn on the hot and cold water supplies. Check for leaks and tighten the connections as necessary. Turn on the fixture and allow the water to flow for 2 minutes. Measure the temperature at the outlet. If the water is not at the desired temperature, adjust as necessary. To adjust the water temperature, first loosen the lock nut. Turn on the fixture and run the water for at least 2 minutes to allow the water temperature to stabilize. Turn the temperature adjustment screw counterclockwise for hotter or clockwise for a colder outlet temperature. Tighten the lock nut to prevent accidental or unauthorized temperature adjustment. Recheck the outlet temperature. Note:
Hey, call them.
Function produces high temperature water.
Hold on.
Only qualified and authorized personnel who fully understand the function's operation, output, and risks should use the sanitization function. The owner or manager of the water distribution center.
There you go, right there. Give them a call.
To protect end users, facility employees or contractors, personnel performing the sanitization, and bystanders from scalding, burning, thermal shock, or other hazards from possible exposure to water or any parts of the water distribution system during sanitization. To initiate sanitization, turn off the cold water supply at the supply stop. Remove the blue protective safety cover. Engage the red sanitize lever to the horizontal position.
Let's see here.
Open the faucet to begin sanitization. Once sanitization is complete, close the faucet and disengage the lever to the original position. Reattach the blue protective safety cover to the valve. Turn on the cold water supply at the supply stop. And finish by checking the water temperature at the faucet outlet and adjusting the temperature if necessary for the desired outlet temperature.
We'll get started.
Head to watts.com.
Probably in another five minutes or so, we'll get started. I'll go ahead and bring in Instagram and get this thing moving. Yo, brother Frank, what's happening? We get started in a minute. This is the Watts training program. So this is going to teach you everything you need to know about putting in the floor drains, the floor trough for laundry systems, for washer and dryers, for steam kettles, that type of thing. This is everything you need on how to teach you how to hook up a deep fryer, oven, that type of thing. How put in all the security features so the unit doesn't roll around. Let me show you. Strap and go, the swivel max, the blue hose, all that good stuff. Yeah, I know I completed the course, but let's show the people. Let's show the people. So this way you know what's going on. You know exactly what you're doing when you go and do, even if you're not doing install, if you're going to go disconnect the unit because you want to move it out the way and work on it somewhere else. It's got everything you need. And this is Dormon. I'll cover, well,
This video,
watts. I'll cover this.
the most important things to keep in mind.
This is free, by the way.
Installing and using your Dormont Blue Hose and accessory products. I will highlight some of the key installation and operation tips. Please refer to the Blue Hose gas connector installation and operation manual for a complete and comprehensive guide of the information covered here. For an ideal Blue Hose install, keep these 5 things in mind. In order to reduce stress,
Oh, there's
on the gas,
education.
keep the Blue Hose in a vertical downward U-bend configuration. Be certain to install the Blue Hose so that the end fittings are parallel, never perpendicular, to both the wall and the appliance. Keep the Blue Hose end fittings pointing vertically down and offset from each other, plus or minus 3 inches. Make sure the gas supply manifold and appliance inlet are both located 30 to 42 inches from the floor. And finally, this is important, do not kink, twist, or bend the Blue Hose and end fittings. To ensure longevity of your Blue Hose, be sure to install the restraining cable that comes in the Blue Hose kit.
I almost
So
never put that on.
by limiting the movement of the gas appliance during operation, cleaning, and servicing.
If it's already,
Connecting the restraining cable
if the mounting bracket is already there,
and the Blue Hose are disconnected.
I'll go ahead and put that on there. But if it's not there, I almost never put that on
To
there.
ensure safe and proper Blue Hose installation, be sure to follow these do's and don'ts. Do hire a licensed contractor to install your products. Always test your hose.
Mm-hmm.
Gas-approved pipe thread sealant or tape for mating tapered pipe threads. Do not do the following. Do not use the Blue Hose as an appliance. This
Oh,
appliance must be independently and properly grounded. Do not place any weight on the Blue Hose, whether it's connected or disconnected. Do not over or under tighten hinges.
all right. We got about a minute. We got about a minute until we go ahead and get started.
Disconnect your Blue Hose from the appliance or gas manifold. This installation shows the preferred location, which is at the appliance installation connection, due to ease of access by the kitchen operator to connect or disconnect the product during maintenance and cleaning operations. It's important to note when installing the SnapFast QD the direction of gas flow, as it must flow through the female coupler into the male nipple, as indicated by the arrows on the blue ring. SnapFast should never be used as the primary gas shutoff. To be safe, always shut off the gas supply valve before disconnecting.
Oh, wow. Still some more.
It's a combination shutoff valve and quick disconnect that must be installed on the gas supply manifold side.
So this way you feel a little more comfortable when you're dealing with gas lines.
Because you cannot disconnect or connect the Blue Hose with the gas valve in the on position.
All right, it's
You must turn the gas valve
8:30.
in the off position
Let's go ahead and get started.
and reconnect the Dormont Blue Hose.
Anyway, so this is Dormont. You get, they give you tokens and things like that. You can redeem for hats and coolers and notepads and
Disconnected.
all that kind of stuff. So let me see here. I've taken 76 different classes that they posted. As you see, this was years ago. Couple pages worth. All right, so let me get this party started and see what you guys are into. I'm gonna take this thing off. Oh, wrong one. Let me hit the intro. All right, here we go. Here we go with my electric lady. All right.
Welcome to the broadcast. This is a source of information on all things related to commercial appliances. Welcome all of you that are new to commercial and those of you well-versed in this industry of ours. Your host is Mike Reed, a technician who has been in the industry for 32 years, with his beginnings working in his family's appliance business based out of the western suburbs of Chicago. Get ready for a truly interactive broadcast. Have all your questions ready and prepare yourself to truly engage with Mike and discuss ideas on all things related to commercial appliances. Without further delay, here is your host.
All right. Okay, so here we go with the intro. My name is Mike Reed, here to tell you all you need to know about the commercial side of the appliance business. I'll do my best to introduce you to coffee, laundry, hot side, cold side, whatever you want to know, I'm here for you. I cover clients that you're going to run into, how to get to them, and more importantly, I cover where you get the training that you're going to need in order to work on this kind of stuff. So at any time during this broadcast, feel free. Oh yeah, I'm going to add some pictures. At any time during this broadcast, feel free to go ahead and chime on in, ask any questions. I am more than willing to tailor this for your needs. All right, here, let's see here. Let me start with some pictures and we're going to move on into training dates. Where is, all right, we'll do this. Bam. All right, coming right at you. Window, and here's some photos. Wow. All right, this is my sister. Told you all time and time again, I work on appliances. My sister works on appliances. My father works on appliances. They don't do as much commercial as what I do. But this is Danta Jean. This is actually from today, from late morning, early afternoon. So she is working on a digester. So this is, oh yeah, you can see that. Let me see if you guys can see the date. Yeah, you can see the date at the top. So this was like at 3 o'clock. This was at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So it's almost like a trash compactor. So that was Donna Jean. Yeah, that was earlier today. This was at a hospital, northern suburbs of Chicago, northwest suburb. And you can see here in the background, there is a backflow preventer. Doggone it, I don't have one with me right now. I normally carry one with me. But there you go right there, a backflow preventer. This is something that is required everywhere. If it's not a new location, they're going to require these on any of these water thirsty appliances. They can actually air gap the whole building, put a backflow preventer on the main water source, but most times they won't. So most times, so even with what my sister's doing, yep, she got the company. Look at it, looking like there's a company name. So you got a number of valves here to shut off the water, hot and cold, coming down into a mixing valve. That same mixing valve is on the Watts program. Because as a matter of fact, this is a Watts. These are Watts valves right there. Those water valves are by Watts. And matter of fact, this backflow preventer is a Watts. This is the same one I have. I actually carry two on the truck with me. So this is the same backflow preventer that I have. But my sister was working on this unit at a hospital. Let me see what else I got. Yeah, that's for a buddy of mine. On Instagram, I was showing you guys that's Lush I got to take care of. Oh, I don't have those pictures. Doggone it. Let me see here. What was I showing you guys? I was showing you guys there was a unit at Burger King that was down, and the units at Burger King were AJN tunes, and this is the cost of a new unit. So believe it or not, these things, yeah, they're $4,000 or $5,000, and they need these fixed. So there is, and this is what I put on Instagram, is no such thing as a slow season for hamburger buns. There's no slow season for hamburgers. All right. Oh yeah, hamburgers, that's only a July thing. No, that is all year round. And so I've shown you guys where you can get the AJN Tunes information. So AJN Tunes has their stuff in Burger King. They have their stuff in a lot of other restaurants. They also have the steamers for Firehouse Subs. So primarily their whole place is run with AJN Tunes. And then, of course, there was their tech support number and an email address. This is just some of the pictures, some of the screenshots I use for my Instagram. And then this is a customer that is based in Canada, and they're all over the US. My daughter is finally of the age where she can appreciate this customer. This customer is Lush right here. And just like in Vegas, Lush is in a hotel. So they have their own entrance. So they have one to the outside world and then another one that they share. It allows you inside the hotel, and in Vegas it allows you inside the casino. So this is Lush handmade cosmetics and soaps. They have preservatives in them, and so when you have handmade cosmetics, they are made without preservatives, and because they're made without preservatives, the ingredients need refrigeration. So they have refrigeration. They actually have some ovens in there because they have to cook some of the ingredients. It's almost like it smells inside of a Lush. It smells like a bakery, no, a cookie shop, more like a muffin or a cupcake. Smells like a cupcake place with this sugary icing and all that. Although the stuff technically is not edible. So that's Lush. MVP has some of their stuff in there. I first started servicing them through Hoshizaki. So Lush has ice machines. So they, throughout their stores, they have these bowls of ice. And so that's how they keep some of the samples. They keep them cold. And when you want to try a face cream or something like that, you go and you take the face cream out of the bowl, and then they put it on, and they'll wash it off. And so each and every one of their locations should have an ice machine. So this is one, it just Lush is for very, this mall is called the Woodlands Mall, and it's actually a more well-to-do mall than the famous Houston Galleria Mall. And this is one where, yes, I do work on laundry.
See for yourself.
They're like, yeah, dude. Funny story. This is the Germans, yeah, but this is Speed Queen. Oh, yeah. Here's that sucker right here. So I want to show you the issue that this. Yeah, there's all the brown. Bad Leroy Brown. Okay, I got some more pictures of it. Oh, there's the pictures of the AJN tunes. There's the pictures. I'll make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. So here's the AJN tunes, the one for $4 grand, and that's in the Burger King. And this is for the laundry system, for the washer. So this is Speed Queen, which is under the Hipsch. I know it's Huebsch. I used to say Hubish, but it's German and it's pronounced Hipsch. So if you want to impress someone, just say Hipsch to a big shot, you know, to one of the higher ups, and they will be thoroughly impressed. So this is Hipsch. This is the valve. Let me make myself a little bigger. So here we go. Little more involved than the residential, and this is attached to the soap dispenser. So these two are hooked up to incoming. Are both these hot? I think one is hot, and one is cold. And then you have two other. For the rinse. Oh, all right, yeah. So I'm still there. You have two others for the rinse, and don't be shy. Fire away. Ask your questions because you've never seen this, so I'm here for you. I have Speed Queen in my backyard. It's only 20 minutes away from. Yeah, it's about 20 minutes away from me, and this location where it is only 10 minutes up. So it's actually like 15 minutes away from Speed Queen, the distributor. Well, yeah, the distributor, the location. So I just swing on over there. I pick it up. This is where all the units come from. As you can see from the picture, they're the belts. They have every single belt. So anything I need, this is just like what you guys see on the YouTube videos where they host a class and they're doing the training. So this is where each and every one of those guys has to come to, even though I think they're still dispatched from home, but this is where they got to go to the warehouse and re-up. Yeah, and there's all the belts. So there they are. Everything says Alliance. Speed Queen is part of the Alliance group. When the Germans bought Speed Queen, they changed everything to Alliance. Let me see. Okay, we teeter-tottering with 7. So there I am, walk in, wheel call. Yeah, call them. I just swing on in there. Say, yo, that's what I need. I got more pictures. So yeah, as you can see here. Okay, so I was right. Cold, and it's supposed to be hot. And as you can see from the picture, they are both brown. These are both screens. I'll just use these screws. Oh, no. Never mind. Show and tell is always difficult. So glad my daughter is past that age. That broke. Oh, that broke too. Hold on a second. That is also, it is just straight up cracking. It is cracking up really bad. Actually, I was just playing today loose. So the water here is really acidic. This is from a hotel. Once again, this is cradle to grave. I didn't put these laundry system units in. Not this one. But the owner and the builder are one and the same. So for years I have been telling them that their plumbing is jacked up. And they said, no, the plumbing's fine, because I keep having to do work on the dishwashers. I keep having to do work on, everything associated with the water. And right now, I need to tackle the ice machine. They have a Manitowoc in there, and it is just vomiting scale. So damn it, you can even see over here, even the cold is completely rusted. Oh, sorry about that. Look at how bad that is. So that's what took out the valves. Unlike Dexter and some of the other lines, these valves are not serviceable. Fun, right? These valves are not serviceable. Yeah, you could take them apart. Hold on one second. You can take these suckers apart, but there's nothing you can do with them once you do that. Sorry about that. Once you do that, sorry, green screen. These suckers are brown through and through, so they just have like little pin. The other lines, you can take them apart and you can repair the diaphragm. These valves are more like the valves that are in an isomatic ice machine. So this whole thing breaks down just like a residential fill valve. Oh, spilling all over me. The sucker breaks down, but there's no point in it because there we go. There's no point in breaking this freaking thing down. Damn, not on my laptop. Sorry about that. There's no point really in breaking this thing down. You can see this thing brown through and through. So this is what took this unit out. This is what took this sucker out. If you so wanted to, you can order these pieces individually and replace them. Say if this was newer and I could soak these in descaler, soak them in some CLR, but these are just so far gone. They have only 3 washers, which is kind of unusual for a hotel this size. This is one of your medium size hotels, and normally my hotels that are medium size, they will have at least 5 or 6 washers. They will have. This one only has 3, and they have them labeled 1, 2, 3. So let me show you a little something. So now you see what's going on. This was tripping an error code. So what you're seeing here is, make sure that is what you're seeing. All right, so what you're seeing is me taking it slow, doing it piece by piece, swapping them. All right, that's a much better one. So I'm swapping them piece by piece. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are at all interested in commercial laundry. This particular type of laundry is called OPL. So there is no coin op. They just select whatever cycle they want and away they go. That's me. I'm showing proof that I was there, even though my brown hands are there. So you can see from the picture, this is where the detergent goes in, and the each one of these solenoids is numbered because they will, depending on what cycle you're choosing, that will activate to allow the water to come in and fill that up. If you manually put in like detergent, all right, cool. So if you manually are putting in detergent, there you go. I know I don't often get a chance to show you guys laundry. I've been doing this since I was 15. So if you can just imagine, if you only pick up, and I did start with refrigerators, but shortly thereafter, I worked on washers and dryers. I think I actually worked on washers and dryers before I learned stoves. So in the Black community, women are hard on washers. So you'll see that this is attached to each individual one. This takes no kind of time whatsoever to remove. It is, you only got, let me see if you can see from here. Yeah, my furry face. Yeah. So it's 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this thing is free. Once you get those 4 screws out that are here, make sure I don't put any water on the freaking laptop. Top and bottom. So each one is going to have a screw. Once you take those screws out, this whole thing, you can move it forward. I'm giving you a little bit of a cheat code when you're working on these. If you do not have the service key in the front, if you do not have the service key, let me see if I can find a picture of the service key that you need in the front. That's all right. I'll show you. I do have pictures. If you don't have the service key, what you're looking at right now is me hitting it from the back. Okay. So you go to the back, and then where the hinges are, you just remove the hinges, and then you could lift it up. You know, you can get Big Bertha up in the air. So there you go. So it's 4 of those lines. You can see the 4 here in the picture, and they are rusty as you want to be. So there are screw clamps, as you can see from here. You see the ridges in the hose. Screw clamps that go in there. You just loosen up the screw clamps, and you're gonna need your pliers, and you're gonna have to work that hose off of there. You work the hose off. Let's get a better picture. Picture, ra, 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 ra. All right. Now, this was the error code this puppy was giving me, because there was a little bit of a language barrier. I know a little bit of Espanol. I play stupid. I advise you to play the same. That way you can really find out what the hell's going on and what the hell they're talking about, because they'll speak freely if you just tell them you don't know what the hell they're saying. And they'll like, chiquita banana, you know, tortillas, blah, blah, blah. You know, they'll just, you can't stop them from talking. So it's giving me, it was saying fill. So as you know, whether it's a small residential, or as you can see, whether it's a big mamma jamma right there, fill is fill is fill is fill. So here you go. They have in the front. Oh yeah, there's the service key. There's where the service key goes. So I didn't have a service key, but you just, like I said, you hit it from the back. So it's showing. The one I actually worked on had a number of issues before. I didn't hack away at the door lock. At the door hinge. Somebody previously was hacking away at the door hinge. So they're having similar issues with, when you're looking at is number 3, tres. So number 2, dos. That's the one that that's the one where the valve is in my hand and it's really bad off. I went and checked the gate valve at the bottom. Let's see what the hell's going on. Hold on 1 second there. All right, so down at the bottom, what you see, that coil there, that coil is a motor that turns a little crescent shaped valve. You're not going to get a better view from this either. And all it does is just move a gate valve over, and it just lets the water out. So I did my due diligence, checked them both out, checked the drain hose to the back. There are no pumps. There's no pumps on commercial washers, with the exception of this, like this one soft mount I put in. Other than that, the rest of these, there are no pumps. This is a gate valve. So this is the door hinge, and some guy was hacking that damn thing up. So I was just checking everything out. That's the door lock. There's the magnetic switch for the door. Now they do need door gaskets. Just like in residential, you see the indication when there's a, bad door gasket, all the indicators, water is water is water. So there you go. And then this is Appliance. Even though that's the model number, it's still a Speed Queen. If you have experience with Speed Queen, that it's the same thing. And that's how the door lock mechanism works. It's a brass bushing that you're looking at the top. So you just turn it over. I did notice the door switch was clicking a little bit, but after that it stopped. So this is the back of the unit. You don't need a service key to take the whole back panel off, where you check the belt and everything else. So I was checking all of that out, making sure everything was fine. The reason why they were having problems with number tres, is it's not filling. So there are 3 valves. One that handles the chemical fill, and there's the disconnect box. Make sure you switch the damn thing off. So you have the fill valve for hot, cold, and then the one for chemical dispensing. When they originally called me, I thought it was for one of these, like what they use for people when they stay at the hotel that are coin operated. This is OPL, and it was also in bad shape. But this is the 3 that they have. The blue box that you see is what controls the amount of chemical that goes in. That is tied to these boxes. This is a night controller. It says Ecolab on it. That's because it's Ecolab branded, but it's actually made by Night. So this is the one that's the upright double stack with the dryer on top. That's what that gasket looked like. But there we go. All right. This is from one of you guys this isn't from you guys, but they were telling me about the Hoshizaki training class in New Jersey. So if you're in New Jersey, November 21st, Hoshizaki is doing some tweaking. They're doing some tweaking to their training program. They originally had just a regular class from 7 to 11. They have an entry level training class. Contact Hoshizaki if you're in the New Jersey area. All right? If you saw New Jersey Drive and you were rooting for Mike Epps and Omar Epps and the rest of them, this one is for you. Email them, call them, and let them know I'd like to attend the class on the 21st. And if you're new, some of you called me up and said, hey, I was lost when I went to this thing, because you will be lost. You're going to get lost trying to go to these classes for the first time. You're going to be lost. Hold on one second. Let me add this. All right, now I'm live on Instagram. You're going to get lost. So they devised a special class. They came up with this whole thing. Yo, what's going on? Higgins and Appliance. All right, so how do you get started with laundromat repair services? Are there any? No, there aren't any. I don't know why. Hold on, let me do this. Why in the hell do you guys always try to talk yourselves out of money? That it baffles me. But no. There is no license on laundromat services. Chances are you will never work at a laundromat. Ever. And that is for good reason. Laundromat owners are cheap bastards. Laundromat owners are taught how to work on their own equipment. Laundromat owners are penny pinchers. Most are cheats, liars, and in general scumbags. All right. So you're not going to do work at a laundromat. They just don't. They don't believe in paying you. They believe in getting some wino, some crackhead, some dope fiend, somebody down and out, and they are under the belief that that person is going to be able to service the equipment. They're going to shove them shove them out into a training class by Speed Queen or Dexter or any of that kind of stuff. And when their people ultimately fail, they have to call the manufacturer. And the manufacturer is going to come out there and hit them upside the head, stick them up with no gun. So you're not gonna do a laundromat. But what you just saw me working at was a hotel. Every single hotel has to wash their sheets. Every single hotel has to wash the towels. Have you ever been to a hotel that says, sorry, you're going to have to bring your own sleeping bag because we don't have sheets? Sorry, you're going to have to air dry. You know, you're going to have to flop it around because we don't have any towels. It's not laundry season. It's not washer season. So we don't have any towels for you. It's extremely expensive to do laundry service when you're a hotel or even a motel. It's extremely expensive for them to do that. So they're not even going to do that. It's so expensive that instead of going with a laundry service, they would rather buy the cheapest towels and sheets imaginable, possible, until they get at least one of their pieces of laundry fixed. So La Quinta, Hampton, Hyatt, right? Everybody has a washer dryer. Not on top of that, not only does every hotel have their own washer and dryer, but you have your daycares. I was talking with Mike Sneed on Mike Sneed's channel. Yo, finally here. What's up? I figured you'd show up once I put that thing out on Instagram. So a lot of your daycares, they're going to have their own washer and dryer. At least one. Sometimes it'll be commercial. Other times it'll be a residential, commercial grade. And damn, I forgot what I was going to say. You have your universities and high schools. And then what they're doing with that is they're washing, once again, they're washing towels for the pool when they have swimming competitions, practice. They have uniforms for the football team, soccer, volleyball. They're washing those. So your stadiums have washers and dryers. Everyone has washers and dryers. Oh, this is what I was trying to think. I was going to tell you guys. Your retirement homes. Every single one of your retirement homes have the exact same commercial washer and dryer. So in a long roundabout way, as I typically am going to do, you're not going to work at a laundromat. You're not going to do it. As a matter of fact, the very first comment I had with Mike Sneed in either one of the very first videos he did, it was over that. It's like, hey, look, what do you do if you're completely down and out? What if you do if you lose everything and you got to start on over? You can always go to a laundromat because they ain't going to pay you jack. They're going to pay you $50 to fix a washer. You know, and it's, fixing this is $1,000 at a hotel. Fixing this at a laundromat, they're going to pay you $50 because they're going to say, oh, I can do it myself. And they're right. The owners have been trained on how to do it. The sales rep will come in, they'll do it, or the sales rep will come in and they will show the laundromat owner how to do it. So no, you're not going to do any work in a laundromat, and no, there's no freaking license. No one knows or even cares what the hell we do. And it's funny because they want you to have a license when you're dealing with air conditioning because it's built into the building. It's tied in with the facility, the ductwork and all that other stuff. And funny thing is laundry is too, but they don't care. They really don't care. Oh, all your pet smarts. So pet smart, all that kind of stuff. I've done a ton of those. Let me see if I can pull up one. See if I can pull up me working at a pet smart. See what I got here. So keep them coming. Keep the questions coming. Let me see what I can find here. Hold on one second. Let me put my damn old man glasses back on if I can find them. Let's see what we got here. Bam, Pet Smart. Nick, Pet Smart? Yeah. Oh, because it's just showing me pets. Pet Mart. Damn it. Or let me just do laundry. Yeah. So we'll go over just a couple of pieces of laundry. So these are the chemical pumps. So you're what they call like a sour bleach. There you go. Blue is one of those damn detergents. Sanitizer and all that stuff goes through there. This is a Continental. This is Continental Jabot. I do not work on Continental. Never have. Don't ask me nothing about it. I was there for... See, it has two residential dryers on either side. I was there for the Electrolux washing machine that is out of the picture. This is my father's store. This was the store before the one he's at right now. So you see he's got some old ones. He got real old Speed Queen. Look at that. Look at that old barrel type, the round one. All right next to an LG. The old man is a savage. He don't care. He don't care. And then like I told you guys before, look, we have parts all everywhere. Everywhere. Ice machines, belts for dryers. This is a heater for a dryer. It has got stuff everywhere. That's this is Hamilton Beach for maybe not Hamilton Beach, but this is the mixer for shakes. These are ones I put in. These are I didn't put these in. This is at a community center. Community center and of course your hospitals. So these are the dryers. So this is one of the dryers I was working on. This is Electrolux. You see how it says free? Because this is the standard display on these Electrolux dryers when it's OPL, on Presence Laundry. So this is some stuff I installed. These are the Encore on the Electrolux / Wascomat. And it was just something. Here we go again with Electrolux. So this is a laundromat. This is a laundromat, and unfortunately now it's closed, but 75% of the equipment was non-functioning. So as you can see here, this one was out of order. This one was out of order. The one to the side of it was out of order. It just kept going. Every aisle, there was only like maybe one or two that was working. And the guy just refused to fix anything. Okay, so this is over there in Louisiana. So I wanted to go ahead and take the class. I've been putting the damn class off for years. At least 10 years I've been putting that damn class off. Unimac. So that's the Unimac. That is also owned by Speed Queen. So I took a picture of this because it was the first time I saw a Unimac that was actually using the Speed Queen design, just like this. And I'm sorry, I thought I had a better laundry picture of one of me working in some of the other places, some of the pet smarts and stuff like that. Now, all right, let me see here. Send some links for classes. Well, I broadcast my links. I just put it up on the screen whenever the classes are out and about. So put in the chat what type of classes you guys are looking for. You guys looking for ice machine? You guys looking for laundry? You guys are looking for coffee? Put it in the chat below. I need my interactions. The interaction need to be up there. And so AMB Works was happening. Christian, and of course, LED Handyman, all you guys on IG, thanks for coming through. So what's happening, Mike in chat? CEO Jakes, what's the word? Now, dishwasher. All right, let me look at some dishwasher stuff. So I was talking about commercial laundry. Talking about commercial laundry, and because I don't often get a chance to show you guys commercial laundry. So this is just Thursdays. I do this kind of thing. I just run through some stuff. Oh, and then next week you got. So next week you have For Real has some training next week. So you want to email them or hit me up on Instagram, and then I'll give you the link. But let's see what we got with dishwashers. Let's see if I could find anything. Let's see what we got. Dryers and washers. All right, cool. We'll do that. So we're going to start with dishwashers. That's going to be a short one. That'll be a short list. So in case you, okay, you got Speed Queen. So in case you, let's do this. All right, I'm ready. In case you, we said dishwasher. So dishwasher is going to be Jackson. You only have 2 manufacturers that are willing to do in-person training, and that is Jackson. There's currently one gentleman who went into retirement, came back out of retirement to do not just training, but the installs. So installs on the very large flight machines. He loves it. He loves it. So Jackson doesn't have anything. Champion has their stuff online on an app. Yeah, Champion has their stuff on an app. And so we have the Germans. Oh, Myco with let's see here. Myco dish. Bam. All right. So keep the interactions coming. Let's see what we can find here. Michael is not very forthcoming as far as giving you guys information. But when you do, they typically host a class once a month. It is in Laverne, Tennessee. Yeah, it's in Laverne, Tennessee. The Myco dishwasher class is at the factory. Jackson will go out to a facility and then do their training classes. I got a couple of these here in Houston. I'm not too excited about it, but I got a couple of them here. These are very expensive, so you don't see these as often. You will not see these at all as often. Primarily, it's done under a lease when you do see them. And let's go to Flight. I'm going to go to Flight because many of you are not going to see the other type. This is the main one that I deal with here in Houston. I got a number of chains that use this Flight dishwasher. So you're going to need to go to Laverne, Tennessee, and for the class, it is a 3-day class. Let me show you. Tennessee, Tennessee, Tennessee. Laverne. All right. How in the hell? Apple is killing me. Let me try to see how I can get these other ones going up. So this is under Laverne. All right, cool. So this is that's Myco. Let me show you what you're going to experience with the class, and then we will move on. Get rid of that. So this is, let me see where a good spot is to start. What the hell? We'll be out of sequence, but we'll do this. We'll be out of sequence. So this is Laverne, Tennessee. This is Myco. You might see me wear some of the hats and stuff like that. Make sure you guys are seeing this. All right, cool. They give me a little cool stuff. So yeah, we're at the warehouse. This was back in, COVID times. So this is one of the very nice dishwashers specifically for washing dishes, because it has a very nice filtration. Many of you will recognize this from Miele, the other German dishwasher. Yeah. So you'll see this from, that's just the way that they have their fill valves. So that's how they had to hook the damn thing up. This is one of the large pots and pan washers. I work on other brands of pots and pan washers. I have just never worked on one of the Myco ones. So yeah, they got the little light up night light thing, but it's a hands-on class as much as it can be. This is one that's a little more that you're going to find. And here's my baby. This is the flight with this is the flight. And so we went over, where the different valves are, the controls, each section. These are your, it's just your pumps. Your pump, your boilers, and all that good stuff, where they're located, how you get to them. In the field, this damn thing don't look like this, man. In the field, it is not. It's not like this in the field. It's cramped. Everything is all covered up. You barely got room to move stuff. They make it seem real easy when you're in the warehouse and they deal with the belt. This belt is $10,000, by the way. And the belts need to be replaced and the customers complain, but hey, man, and then they try to just do a section of it. There's your belt tensioning section, so that the dishes don't get hung up. And I've been over this a bunch of times, and he went over this. These guys are from Chicago, by the way. The ones that were holding the training, the ones that were part of the training class, they were from Bosch. They left Bosch and went to Myco. And they're all from Chicago. They were from like down the street. They actually went to my father's store like 20 years ago. They went to our store and tried to get us to work on some Bosch equipment years ago, get the training. And we turned it down though. Should have took it. I should have took that damn training years ago. I would have been much, much better off. Anyway, so this is exactly what your training is going to look like with them. That's exactly what it is. They feed you the whole nine, all that good stuff. Now, let me cancel this. Let me present to you guys the other screen. So I do all this to go the long way to say, yeah, this is the sterilized look of the damn thing. But yeah, everything is above and below on these freaking things. So they just explain to you their whole system, how the damn units is set up, how they're color coded, and just know that there's nothing cheap that can be done with that. Even with the client being cheap, there's nothing cheap they can do with this. This is a damn $250,000 piece. Well, let me show you. It's a very expensive piece of equipment. MIQ light washer cost. Oh La 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 la. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get maybe I should look up for sale. For sale. Ah, shoot. Whoa, it looks like they removed all of that. All right, there used to be a lot of units up there for sale. Brand new. Oh, India Mart. That's not going to be right. Let me see if this is even. No, that's the UK. Damn, that's the UK. And this is going to be in pounds instead of US dollars. Whoa, all of this stuff is. All right, bear with me. There we go. So I had to go about this the long way. And so you get a good idea. Yes, these are the smaller ones, 16 grand. Matter of fact, I'm in the process right now of doing presenting a lease for a client. So I've shown this before, but there's a lot of new people here. So you can see even the small one. This is a small one. This is 53 grand for the small one. So it's good money. They have to have the dishwasher. Without the dishwasher, the location is in trouble. See, so these are not even the MIQ, and the MIQ is a big flight dishwasher. So this is the step below it. This is still a KA, and this is $78,000 for one of the KAs. This is not the MIQ is the premier line. It is the flight, but they still don't have any pricing up on any of the MIQs, because the MIQs will make your eyes pop out of your head. Very, very expensive. Still no MIQs to show you. Oh well. All right, so Laverne, Tennessee, you're gonna have to contact Michael, email them, and they will put you in line for the next training. Let's go back and let's go over. And now, what do you mean by I got Speed Queen? You already got the training information on Speed Queen? So we have, all right, fine. We'll go over some ice machines. So let's go into ice machines. We'll go into Manitowoc. We'll go to Manitowoc and we'll go to the training. So this is we don't want to do the online. We want the field seminar. What the hell did they oh, okay, I was about to say, I'm like, man, did they even take it away? All right, so I got to download it. Things appear to be kind of slow for some reason. Manitowoc field. So what I'm doing right now is I'm downloading this thing. Bear with me. And I'm going to open this thing up. And so we'll see what's new. Let's see what the latest and greatest is. Okay, you said you got the information on the Speed Queen training. That's what you mean. Cool. Cool business. Cool business. There's more to Speed Queen. So you got your Dexter. It's coming to a city near you. Bam. All right. Make sure everybody can see this. All right, cool. Everybody can see it. You all can see it. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I hate this. I wish they would update this like Hoshizaki and just put forward a. Okay, so they finally updated the damn thing. Finally updated this thing. Woo! 2025 is out. 2025. So now you guys can plan out your freaking year. So here we go. Today is the 7th. Today is the 7th. Baker is doing these classes. It's in my neck of the woods, so we're looking at Texas. All right, San Marco, Roanoke, Virginia, Spokane, Washington, Columbus, Ohio, Taunton, I guess that's Taunton, Massachusetts, Columbus, Ohio, Westbury, Columbus, Worcester, Great Bend, Kansas, San Antonio, Tampa, so California, and especially I don't know what the hell's going on with the fire that you guys are going through. I think California is going to be in January. So in my neck of the woods and in Florida, that's what's happening. That's what's going on. So they are still doing Tampa. Tampa is going to be, November 19th. November 19th for Tampa, Jacksonville, Fort Myers. So it's the 19th, 20th, and the 21st. So Tampa, Jacksonville, Fort Myers. Let's see what they got. 19th. Oh, damn. I would call if I were you. There's no way that they're doing all those on the same day. You're going to need, they are held by Baker, though. You're going to have to contact your local baker. These people are the sales reps at these prospective locations. So in Tampa, you need to contact your baker and make sure. Jacksonville, Florida, same thing. And Fort Myers, the same thing. I doubt these three are going to be on the same day. Could be wrong. Wichita, Kansas. Let me see what we got. Jacksonville, Florida. So you're going to need to contact your local location because that's where they're having the class at more likely anyway. They're going to have it at a Baker facility. I think they're doing smaller classes this year. Yeah. So okay. This guy, David Irving, can't be in the same place at the same time. He's not going to give 3 classes the same damn day. There's just no way. He's not going to give 3 classes the same day. Anyway, so that's November and going into December. A lot of Florida, Texas, Missouri, and then they're going to start drifting into North Carolina. And so that's probably going to be December. Yep. Beginning of December for North Carolina. You guys are up. And once again, you're going to need to contact, URI. You're going to need to contact URI. This is going to be new territory. I don't know. I doubt if it's going to be at a URI facility. So you really need to contact your local URI. And then, of course, my stuff is coming up. I have my choice. I can either drive over. I'm about an hour away from Beaumont. So I can either drive over to Beaumont or I can just wait until it comes down to Houston, which is, there we go. And it says to be determined, bastards. So this is going to be, January for me. Florida, Texas. And here you guys go. Here's your Maryland. Hagerstown. All you guys in Maryland, you need to contact United Refrigeration. You need to contact United Refrigeration and get on. All right, hold on one second. Let me put this on. I'm gonna put this link up there. Let me put the link here. All right, coming at you. So LED handyman, how far away are those fires from you? All right, so, and the same thing, if you guys on Instagram, Ice Maker will be nice to explain. I got only one. Oh, EdStar is nothing. So Christian, if you're still here, EdStar is nothing like a commercial ice machine. That EdgeStar is a knockoff of Uline, and that's a residential one. EdgeStar doesn't make a commercial unit. LED Handyman saying North LA. I mean, that I asked you, how far is it from you? That's no different than me saying that San Antonio, that's, College Station. It means nothing. That means nothing to you. You gotta let me, you gotta give me something, brother. You gotta let me know what the hell that is. I still don't know proximity, where the fire is from you. So that's pretty freaking close, man. So you got smoke in the air. You have smoke in the air. All right, let me go back to the. All right, cool. All right. So this is what you guys are looking at. Florida, I can't believe Florida is back on the schedule like this. Can't believe Florida's back on the schedule. So, but there it is. There it is. You guys are Florida. You guys are busy. So once again, contact. As you can see here, it is up in the air between Baker and United Refrigeration. You're going to need an account with both any damn way. You're going to need an account with both of them. And Louisiana, Louisiana is all wrapped up. That's, Baker and Southern Ice. Southern Ice and Baker. Everybody in Louisiana knows, where to go to, pretty much. I don't think I have anybody new to commercial in the Louisiana area. But if you are, let yourself be known, and I'll look out for you. I'll let you know what's happening. All right, so that's about enough. That's about enough with that. With that one there. If I can get out of this thing. Hold on 1 second. Let me close this damn thing. Bam. Sorry about that. I am trying to negotiate with these freaking windows. All right, so the Scotsman. Let's go to Scotsman next. I know you guys don't see that much Scotsman, but Scotsman is making a real big push because they bought Cold Draft, and then there's this whole thing. It's a toss-up where did they sell Cold Draft already? I don't think they sold it already. They got all the intellectual property that they wanted to, but I believe they're still holding on to Cold Draft. So with that, let's go. Let's get into it. Scotsman Ice. Scotsman Ice, and let's see what Scotsman's got going on with the training. Oh, sorry about that. Technical and diagnostic tools. It's under a whole nother section. That's not right. That is not right. Hold on. Scotsman Ice training. Training programs. Bam. So, all right. They updated. Woohoo! All right. There's an update. Let me make this bigger. No, if Mel was here, she would let herself be known. Mel is not here. Plus, she's in Seattle anyway, or, up that way. And she's pretty much like you. She's not available until much later in the evening because you guys are on the Pacific Ocean. So where were you? Abilene. So Texas. So November 12th, Texas. San Angelo, which I don't think any of you guys are this way, but you got Lubbock, and then here's your British Columbia, which that's been on the list for some time. November. Oh, and then there's your Cold Draft. There's the Cold Draft. So I don't believe that Scotsman would host Cold Draft classes if they had already sold the damn thing off. I believe they're going to hold on to Cold Draft for a number of years. I don't see why. They need something to compete with Hoshizaki. Scotsman does. And Scotsman, it's part of their new push with this spherical ice and all the other stuff to match Hoshizaki's freak. All right, so they're doing that whole thing. Oh, here I am. There we go. Here's Houston. So all of this, once you get past British Columbia, in December, this is all me. This is all Houston. Humble, I know it's Humble, but it's pronounced Humble, Texas. That is north side at the United Refrigerator, which is their newest location. They're gonna do nuggets and flakes. So I think this one will be closer to Brother Charles. So Brother Charles wouldn't be in class with me. Brother Charles would go to this one on 59. Because I think this is only like 20 minutes away from him. And they're doing late. Oh, they're doing what the hell? 8 to 12. This is amazing that they're gonna do an undercounter in the evening. I don't see anybody other than Charles and his son showing up for this. I have a belief that they're setting this up just to say they're doing the class because I'm bitching and moaning out here. And then when nobody shows up, they're just gonna skedaddle and then say, "Oh, it didn't work. Mike is not bringing anybody out here." But I can't. I don't have any large numbers in Houston. Everybody else is Florida, other places, the East Coast, and then West Coast. So we got, of course, with me, we got December 11th. Where we got the Prodigy Undercounter Elite Cube and more of this Nugget Flaker Jazz. Okay, so this is a typo. This is a typo. It's not 8 p.m. It's 8 a.m. So it's 8 to 12. All right, that makes more sense. It's 8 to 12, and then after that, then it's 1 to 5 for the Nugget Flakes. That's typically how it is. You get 2 separate certificates. One certificate for the cube, and then another certificate for the flaker. So nothing else is coming through with Scotsman until next year for the rest of you. Relationship advice. You don't want relationship advice for me because my advice is tie a weight around her ankles and then whoop, throw her into the ocean. Oh, there's Brother Charles. What's up? All right, Brother Charles. Yeah, you see, there it is. Here's class for us with Scotsman. December. So, whoa. November for you, my bad. November. No, it's still December. It's still December. So, yeah, that's class for you, Brother Charles, at the one over by your house, December 10th. December 10th. So, please, brother, have your sons go with you. Have your sons go with you. Show of force. That'd be nice. All right. So we got Scotsman, which is not for the rest of you. All right, we did. Oh, we gotta do Hoshizaki. Yeah. Man, my wife is not going on any cruises with me anytime soon because I didn't already let my intentions be known. Oh, they're not spamming. How the hell do I? My Nightbot is a little aggressive. All right, so let's see here. Hoshizaki. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So if you go to Manitowoc's site and go to the training, yeah, they got everything mapped out for the rest of the year. Well, for next year, the entirety of 2025 is alive. Whew! I am so glad for that. Whoa. And Hoshizaki is doing the schedule. Um, everything that they had on the calendar, they have since snatched that sucker off of there. As you can see, it's naked as a newborn. It's naked. My apps, what's happening? Oh yeah, brother. I've been married, what, 18 years? It's like War of the Roses. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie with Michael Douglas and Carmen Zeta. Was that Michael Douglas and Carmen Zeta Jones? Yeah. So, yeah. Mm-mm. Can't live with them. Can't live with them. And I know it's cool. I know it goes a different way, but I like my way better. All right, so yeah, there we go with Orlando, Miami, and Tampa, and that's for December. So maybe the trainers lived in Florida. I don't know, but they've since mixed this sucker up. They redid all their training. They've reconsidered. They've reconsidered everything. I don't know if it's because the tech department has noticed the type of questions that are coming from you guys. Okay, and then so here's Florida. I mean, not Florida. This is Texas, North Texas. I believe they're going to repopulate this calendar. Okay, they've shifted all this stuff to next year. All this stuff to next year. All this stuff to February. They've shifted everything down. Chicago. And yeah, Chicago, Milwaukee, Wichita, those damn classes do. They need to be held in the spring, not in freaking February. So it's a good thing they're doing this in March. Good thing they're doing this in March. Why the hell they're doing it in the evening when everybody, I guess they're trying not for everybody not to be stuck in traffic. Milwaukee, let's see what time Milwaukee is, and that's what Redco. I don't know why they're doing this at 4. So you have some time. So let me go back. Let me go back to today. So the next one is going to be New Jersey. And like I said, all you guys with your New Jersey drive, make sure you contact Hoshizaki, because there's a thing now where it's a toss-up between a beginner's class, an intermediary class, and then I guess the regular class. So you need to call them and figure out where are you going to get in? Where do you fit in? So that's that. All right. Mike apps. My apps. So you said Manitowoc can be planned. Yes. So you saw what I saw. My apps. Scotsman is only, doing up until Houston for the next couple of weeks. So that's it. So if you want something for the DMV, you need to contact Scotsman, and you need to tell them you're in the DMV, and you need to find out who your sales rep is. Sorry about that. Long day. So you need to find out who your sales rep is, introduce yourself, and voice to them your requests, voice to them your need for training. This is how hands-on Scotsman is. I cannot speak for this particular person, but they have tendencies towards giving you individual treatment. So even if there is nothing planned, if the local sales rep has availability, there are Scotsmans inside each and every United Refrigeration. So each and every United Refrigeration has a Scotsman prodigy, I believe. So there is a Scotsman ice machine inside each and every United Refrigeration. There is also a Continental refrigerator inside each and every United Refrigeration. And that is by design. So the sales rep can always meet you at a United Refrigeration location and do a one-on-one training session. So you don't need to wait for a class when it comes to Scotsman. So you just have to be proactive and let them know that you exist. So each and every sales rep, if they are close enough to a store, if they have time, they do have the ability to give you individual attention on an upright Scotsman unit. And it's the same thing. Each baker has a Manitowoc at the facility that should be working. No, well, LED handyman, you're going to have to go over your stuff because that is the file. Let me look at the file number. Let's see what the file number is. Nope. The file for Manitowoc is Manitowoc-ice-field-training schedule version 8. That is what you want. If you are really having a hard time, hit me up, remind me on Instagram, and I will send it to you on Instagram. And then on the gram and then I will send it to you. Hold on a minute. Yeah, because I can't log in through this because I'm already broadcasting on Instagram. So, yeah, of course the dates say 20. You have to keep going down the list. Once you go all the way down the list, it starts to go to 2025. Yes, there are California classes. My brother from another mother. I don't want to go back into it, but yeah, you saw it. Other people saw it. There are classes. All right, let me see here. So it's very simple to go to Hoshizaki. So New Jersey, got that. But call United Refrigeration. I'm at an hour and 30. I want to thank some people. I'm going to start flashing this stuff up there because these people have contributed to the channel. So I'm going to flash them. Boom. Thank you, Michael Adams. Leave them up there for a hot second. All right, let's see here. See what all you. So we went over that. We went over Hoshizaki, Manitowoc, Scotsman. Here's Istro. Let me see if I can find their stuff. And unfortunately, Isomatic does not publish their training schedule. I'm having the hardest freaking time with Isomatic right now. I'm one of their people, for God's sakes, and they still give me the blues. So until I get some kind of satisfaction, I just tell anybody call me, I tell them no. Nope. I'm not doing anything till you until somebody from freaking Isomatic calls me, and they better not be the local guy. I need to talk to somebody from somewhere else. Oh, let's see. Ooh, service contractor. Okay, so here is who you're going to call for Istro for classes. Istro is extremely, and this is for Mel, Thank you, Mel. Istro is extremely aggressive. They want to get their products out there. At the moment, there's no training on any of the legacy ice machine products. Um, everything with the is G. Thank you very much for contributing to the channel. Let's see here. Everything with, so this is Istro. So what you're going to do is you're going to email Jason and you're going to let him know where you are and that you're interested in that. Okay, so ice machine leak. No. All right. So finance is just like finance and insurance is intertwined. So leasing companies are going to vary from state to state. I'll go ahead and I'll show you what I'm dealing with, but you can't use the same companies that I use. They're not licensed in your state. That's just how financing is. So currently I'm working on it. I'm working on a lease. And let me show you, hold on one second. Hold on, where the hell's this company at? And no, they're not going to be able to help you in California, not unless they like look at some kind of association or something. So, Trident Leasing. And it's just as simple as it sounds. See, leasing in Texas. So they are very few of these type of organizations are able to lease across state lines. So this one here is only able to lease in Texas. So what they do is your client needs to be in business for about 2 years. And thank you, Richard R. Brown. So if your client has been in business for, I'll leave that up. If your client has been in business for 2 years, this is how it works. Right? Lines of credit up to $5 million. 3 to 4 day credit approval. All they have to do is fill out the form. That's it. All they have to do. So see, 24-hour credit approval, completed signed lease, and this is nationwide. This is with whoever you're dealing with. And if you would like more assistance with this, just ask whatever dishwasher manufacturer. They're going to have known finance companies that you can go to. And all they have to do, see, is just apply. And they just have to hit apply. So they're going to have to just fill out the information. So their name, that's it. That's it. You could change the lease terms, 24, 36 months. It's typically, your lease term is typically as long as the main warranty lasts. Once the main warranty is up, the finance company kind of don't want to deal with it, because the finance company has nothing to do with the service. That is all on you. So the person will fill out their name, company name, years in business. It's not you, that's them. And they're gonna be a separate form, right? What state they're in, right? What state they're in. They're gonna have to fill that out. Their phone number, and then you got us from the vendor. And then they fill out the information. They hit the request for the quote or hit the apply, and like I said, they're gonna have an answer within within 24 hours. They're gonna come up with the numbers. Hold on, let me see what I can do. Dishwasher lease through Noble. Let me see. Dishwasher through Noble. You can't do this. Noble is a Webstaurant brand, and then they have financing. So Webstaurant is financing their stuff. So don't worry about that. But this is just to give you an example. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll everything into the lease. Right. So prices start at $85 a month on a lease. So they're going to take the number, they're going to calculate how much it is for the dishwasher. You can rent a dish machine through Noble for as low as $85 a month. And so instead of Noble, just put your name there. So your customer could lease a dishwasher from you for as low as $85 a month. Because all they're going to do is they're going to crunch the numbers. Let me see what you fill out the form, they crunch the numbers. Let me show you what the dishwasher. See, I can do it from here. Let's do CMA dishwasher for sale. Right. So you see the price of the dishwasher. So we'll go with this one. We'll go with a nice number like $5,000. So you take the $5,000. So they're going to take 5,000 and they're going to divide that 5,000. We'll say it's 36 months. So there you go. You're going to end up with $138 a month. But wait, there's more. They're probably going to have to put down something like $1,000 or something like that, which is going to reduce that number. But wait, there's more. So you're going to take whatever number this is. So even if you say, okay, so it's 5,000 for the dishwasher plus another 2,000 for the install. So that's going to be $7,000, which means they would have to pay $1,094 a month. But you know what you're going to get? You're going to get a check from whatever leasing company for that amount. All right. So you're charging the customers $7,000. You're going to get a check made out to you. You're going to get money put into your bank account for $7,000. You know why you're going to get a check for $7,000? LED handyman, do you know why you're going to get a check for $7,000? Let me see what you got going on. So American Dish is the easiest one for me to show you because they do have the leasing in there. They do have leasing. When you do one with American Dish, oh, let me switch the names. I'm waiting on you, man. I'm waiting on you. I want to thank you, Melissa. Melissa A. Come on, I'm waiting on you. Do you know why you're going to get a check for $7,000? You request $7,000 from the finance company. They're going to go ahead and take the number, give it to the customer and say, hey, your lease is going to be for, $7,800 or whatever. And you're going to cut a check to the leasing company for $1,000. And then let's just say this is Friday. And then on Monday, LED Handyman is going to come and deliver your brand new dishwasher. So why are you getting, okay. So why are you going to get a check for $7,000, LED Handyman? Why are you getting a check for $7,000 from the leasing company? So, oh, damn, hold on 1 second. Because you sold the equipment. Because you sold the equipment, you have to now pay for the damn equipment. The leasing company is just that. They're just a finance company. They're going to get their money from your client every month. For the next 36 months, they're going to get a payment of the 100 and whatever. They're going to get a payment from your customer. They're going to pay the leasing company. Then once the 36 months is up, right? They paid $198 or $189, whatever the hell it is. Once they paid that money, the leasing company doesn't go to the people that are using the dishwasher. They come back to you and they say, okay, your client has made their last payment. You can buy out this lease for anywhere from like $100 to $1. Once you pay the leasing company the rights for that dishwasher, that customer now has to pay you. So LED Handyman is now going to get a check from the people that are using the dishwasher every month for that $198 or $189, whatever the hell it is. They're going to pay you now because it is a lease. They do not own it. You own it. Before, it's just like leasing a car. The bank owned it, and then they transferred ownership over to you because they are pencil pushers. They don't know how to fix a dishwasher, but you do. So now they owe you. I just told you, man, you got to contact them. You just contact the finance company. You don't have the contract. The contract is between the customer and the finance company. So the service every month is wrapped in with the lease. You are the one that is going to dictate how much it is for that, to take care of that dishwasher for that 36 months or 24 months. You make that call. And then now soap, you could throw in soap into the lease, or you can make it where they have to buy the soap from you. And so that is standard, where whoever is leasing the dishwasher has to buy the detergent from you, because you're also the one that is providing the service. So your responsibility is this: if that dishwasher breaks down, you're required to fix it or replace it, right? That is your obligation to your leasee, to the person that is leasing your equipment. Your obligation is to provide that person a functional, health department approved dishwasher. So if the health department come out there and says, oh, the dishwasher's messed up, you got to come out there. Excuse me. You got to come out there and you got to take care of it quick, fast, in a hurry. No ifs, ands, or buts. So let me see if I can find there we go. So as you can see here, they have a leasing program. So all you do is you just call, you can call up American Rain. Now, you can call up American Dish Service, ADS, which is the originals, the OG. CMA spun off from ADS. So you go into the city permit office to find out how you can get a list of people. Yeah, good luck with that. But oh yeah, let me add another person. So thank you very much for contribute, Samuel. So this is American Dish. And it looks very, very similar to CMA because it is 99% identical. American Dish doesn't do high temp, and CMA does high temp. I believe that's where the original issues came from, where they said we should do high temp, and American Dish said no. So here it is. You can just click on it and want to talk to somebody. Let's get started. So this exciting end-user lease program, right? Without capital investment, no dealer obligation. So see, here's the lease. Here's the lease. Let me give you the link. And you can look at this contract your damn self. There you go. You can call them and then they can explain it to you. But here is the lease. Damn, oh God, I don't want to do this. After your lease is approved, once approved, the leasing company will send the forms to your customer. They'll send the forms to your customer through DocuSign. After they're done, you're gonna get a purchase order, and so this is even nicer because this is the manufacturer handling everything. So you actually won't even get a check for $7,000. You're gonna get a check for your install. So let's just say you're gonna charge $5,000 for an install, which is insane, but let's just say you're going to charge $5,000 for an install. That gets put into the lease. And ADS, which is the manufacturer, once they get approval from the customer, now they'll start making the unit and then they'll ship it out. So the shipping and all that gets put in there. All that's put into the price. And then they're going to ship it out to you, or you can have them ship it out to the customer's location. You meet the truck, take it off the truck, install the damn unit, and you're off to the races. But by the time you go to install the unit, you'll already have your install money. You'll have your install money, and then you'll have your money. The future charges for service is done in advance. It's done by way of planning. So this is all, you get your money up front. So you must be diligent. You must be a good actor. There is no normal price. Look, man. All right. You don't know what the install is going to look like, which is why you exist. You have to go out. You have to do a site survey. You have to see where the water is. You have to see where the drain is. Then what size dishwasher is it? The dish room configuration. Are you mounting one table, two tables? What are you hooking up to this unit? This is commercial. Everything with commercial is, for lack of a better term, custom. There's no two alike. Only time you start getting into things being similar is if you're going to do Starbucks. And each Starbucks is going to be the same. If you're doing Chipotle, each Chipotle is going to be the same. But if, like this situation where I'm selling this unit to a Spanish steakhouse, and too bad for all you people in Spain that got, hit with the flood, best wishes to all of you guys. But it's every setup is different. That's why you exist. That's why you don't see much competition. That's why you will never see prices, because it's impossible to just blanket prices out there. You're going to lose if you just blanket prices out there. Everything is, you need to go out and see what the conditions are, and you have to price according to what the conditions are. And like I said, with the lease, you throw all that in there. Your site survey, your cost of materials for hooking up the power. So I don't know if you're selling them a 220, if you're selling them a 208, you're selling them 440. I don't know what the hell you're selling, what the hell dishwasher you're gonna hook them up with. I don't know if it's high temp. I don't know if it's low temp. I don't know if they're gonna have a booster heater. Are they gonna have a booster heater? So this is not residential. This is commercial. So I've had some where the damn dishwasher is butt up to a wall, and then they had to cut through the wall so the dishes can go through to the other side. Who's cutting the hole in the wall? Are you cutting the hole in the wall? Who the hell's cutting the hole in the wall? Site survey is very important. ventilation. Do they have proper ventilation? Do they need to buy ventilation? Do you have to make adjustments to the ventilation they have? Or maybe they're not even going to do that. Maybe they're going to have a reclaim system. So now they have compressors inside these dishwashers, and the compressor will run, and it will condense. It will trap the steam through the coils, and it will take the steam and then turn it back into water, and then it will use that same water to fill the machine. Those machines use less water, so you're seeing a lot more of those machines now. Those will be the norm in the next 10 years. They've been rolling out for about 6 years now, going on 6 years. They've been rolling out in the market, and they're gonna start hitting critical mass in the next 10 years. So what is your setup? What are they buying? Is it I've shown you many different types. Is it an upright? Is it an undercounter? Is it a conveyor? Is it a flight? What the hell is it? What are they getting? How many people do you need to install the damn dishwasher? Is it a corner unit? Is it going to come as a corner unit from the factory, which you should have the factory do? Do not convert the doors on a unit in the field. It will add hours to an install, plus additional cost. So all of this stuff is done in the field. This is each one of these industries I'm showing you, dishwasher, that is a standalone business. Let me show you. I can show you Autochlor. That's all they do is dishwashers. What I do is extremely rare. Someone that does dishwashers, someone that does laundry, someone that does ovens, someone that does refrigeration. These are typically standalone. You have companies that all they do are ice machine repair, ice machine cleaning. And on the flip side, you have companies that all they do are dishwashers. And in everybody else, the other guys that do commercial laundry, they don't do anything else. They only do commercial laundry. That is it. That is it. That is all. Oh, good. I can do the damn lease of the PDF. Thank God. All right. Now I'm almost out of water. So here is the lease application. So there is no normal, brother. You can do whatever you want. So here it is. So as long as they're doing under 20 grand, they don't even have to put up any financial information. As they just put out the stipulation that they just need the address, the location, and then they want to be added on the insurance in case the building burns down or in case they decide to move or close down. And then they will contact the landlord of that location and say, hey, look, whatever the hell's going on over there, the dishwasher does not belong to those people. So legally, you do not have the right to sell that off to recoup. And the landlords know that about dishwashers. They know that about ice machines. They know that about soda machines. They'll automatically look for the sticker, and then they'll call. Typically, somebody's going to come around. They don't throw somebody out in 30 days. There's usually 3-4 months that go by of a location being closed before they start selling off equipment. So here's the information that the people fill out. Simple, straightforward. Owner's home address, their social security number, their bank. And as you can see, that's it. So the sale price, the term, whether it's going to be 24, 36, 48, 60 months, and then they'll put down a rate, and then there's the monthly payment, and then purchase option. Now the customer is not going to see that. You're going to see that. There's a purchase option, which is typically going to be like $1, maybe $100, but typically it's like $1 because they don't want it. They don't want the machine. They have no way of taking care of it. All right, and let me thank the one and only Brother Frank. Thank you, Brother Frank, for all you do for the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Channel sponsor. All right, now, do. So this was the easiest one to show you. Super, super easy. This is the manufacturer. Fun fact, this is how commercial laundry works. The manufacturer is the one doing the financing. So everything goes to the manufacturer, and then once approved, then they'll kick this stuff out. And if it's Wascomat / Electrolux, then they'll cut you your check. If it's Continental, then they'll cut you your check. If it's Dexter, then they'll cut you your check. Speed Queen is a different animal altogether. Altogether different. But when you're dealing with the manufacturer, I believe Jackson will do this very same thing. I believe Jackson will do the same thing. But here's the form. Very simple, straightforward, one page. You want to see the lease? There's the lease. There is the lease. And so as you see, the prices vary. When you go into the factory, this is going to be for a new one. You would need a different finance company for a used dishwasher. And if it's a used dishwasher, you're not even going through a finance company. You are the finance company. So you would lease the dishwasher, $150 a month, and that $150, you go ahead and pick it up, or you have a credit card on file or ACH withdrawal. And so that money comes to you every month. And then, of course, you got to come on over and you drop off new chemical, take your old bottles back. And then they would have a check there for you for your chemicals, whether it's going to be 150. So all in all, they would fork over $300 a month to you for chemical and the dishwasher. So how's that sound? Especially, when you own it and you're leasing out your machine, $300 a month, chemical machine, and then you throw in a little descaler there and be done with the whole damn thing. Let me see if Jackson does. I mean, they do leasing. Almost all these guys do leasing. Oh, let's see here. They don't have this thing just out and out like that. They don't have this thing out like that. Hold on one second. Let me see what I can find. But you get the idea. And so this is done through Ice Machine. Hold on. Ice Machine leasing. This is done with ice machines. This is done with dishwashers. This is done with washers and dryers. Warren is doing an Ice Maker Depot. I'm actually trying to find the actual leasing the actual leasing company, which this is not important right now. Just know that everybody does it. Everybody does it. See right here, they're saying lease an ice machine for $37 a month, 60 seconds approval. And is this a finance company? Okay, I think I might have looked at this thing before. So here you go. Here's some of the numbers that they're throwing out there. So this little guy right here, $57 a month that you're going to charge the customer. So I do remember having a conversation with a supporter couple days ago, and this was some of the things that I was talking about. Where I said, yeah, you can get, when you take back a unit, you can lease the unit. Now you are responsible. So if the ice machine that you are leasing goes down, you typically, not typically, you are going to bring them ice. So as long as the ice machine is down, you are going to bring them ice. That is part of the deal. So I've got, I think I got about, yeah, I got about 600 pounds of ice. I produce 600 pounds of ice a day. So if I had a customer that needed ice, unfortunately, most of my ice is flaked. It's all flaked and nugget. So if I had a customer with cube and their machine goes down, you need to bring them ice. Now it gets to be, you need to have capacity. If you're selling someone, or if you're leasing a machine that is a 2,000 pounder, now you have to bring some ice out there, 500, 1,000 pounds. And then on top of that, you need to get out there and get that damn machine up and running. You got to get that damn machine up and running. So, but that's not a thing when you're in the business, when you're doing this, you know, say it's all money. It's all money, money, money. There's lots of ways to make money on the commercial side. Lots of ways. Questions, comments, concerns. So you guys get to see some of the dollar amount. So here's some of the, that's still the little guys. So even like, see, Brother Charles, Brother Charles gave me this one, and it's a water cool, but it leases for $94 a month. And Brother Charles used to do, where, Charles, are you still here? Charles used to lease ice machines. Charles used to lease them. Brother Charles, are you here? You might be doing something else right now. What is, Brother Charles is here. Maybe next time he comes back, I'll either call him up, or maybe I'll have him type something in the chat about leases. Charles used to do leases, man, every day. This wasn't for himself. This was for the company he had worked for. But Charles did leases for a living, and he was good at it too. All right, so you get an idea. So this is, like I said, you can do these new, or you can do these used. So imagine if you're doing an ice machine and it's used, all that money is yours. That money just goes right to your pocket. So this little guy right here, $50 a month, they're doing it where they're paying you $50 a month every month. So, but you do go out and clean this machine. Filters are not included. So you're going to charge them for the filters. So, you know, a little guy like this, $221 a month. $221 a month. How much does this make? This makes 750 pounds of ice. It's a nugget. This picture is deceptively small. So it makes, this is a large ass ice machine. It makes 800 pounds of ice. This is a pretty large. It makes up to 800 pounds of ice in 24 hours. But this machine is about 30 inches wide. This is deceptively small that you're looking at. All right, so I went down the leasing rabbit hole. Wasn't really planning on it, but I went down the leasing rabbit hole. So here you can see here, this explains a little better on the ice machine side, but you can plug in dishwashers. So if they're financing a $12,000 piece of equipment, right, this is what they're looking at for 36 months. So they're going to pay you $150 a month. Now, this is what they're financing. So the item that they're buying is going to be about $9,000. The rest of that is going to be install. It's going to be shipping. It's going to be material. And then you got to roll in some, especially for 36 months, you're going to roll in some chemical service in there. whether it's going to be de-icing, descaling. So you got to imagine, if it's a brand new unit, 36 months, you might only clean the ice machine 3 times. Now, you own the machine, you're responsible for the machine. So let's just chop that up and say you're going to clean the machine 6 times. So you would add those 6 cleanings into that 12 grand. So that's why I said the machine would be like 9,000, something like that, or 8,000, and cleaning would be in there. Descaling, you can even throw in filters in there if you'd like. That's why guys like to use the least expensive filters that they can. So you throw that in there, or you can use some very expensive ones with some pre-filters, a lot of pre-filters to protect your main one. And you're going to get that 12 grand right up front. And then you pay for the ice machine, whether it's going to be 3 grand, 4 grand, 6 grand, you're going to pay for that. And they pay to the finance company $150 a month. Now, once that lease is over with in 36 months, the finance company come back to you and say, hey, give us $1. We're going to turn over the contract to you. They're going to pay you $150 a month from here on out. And that ice machine is yours. So that's how that works. Long story short, that's how that business works. And there are guys, they don't repair the units for other people. They don't clean ice machines for other people. All they do is lease ice machines. All these people do is lease dishwashers. So let's say 150 restaurants times $150 a month. So they're bringing home $22,000 per month. 150 restaurants, $150 per restaurant. That's $22,000 a month leasing dishwashers. That's $22,000 a month leasing ice machines if you have 150 locations. So 2250 times 12. So you're looking at a quarter, excuse me. So that is $250,000 just off of $150 a month. Let that sink in. You're just letting your piece of equipment sit in somebody else's location, using their electricity, using their water. They're leasing from you, paying you $150 a month. You got 150 locations. You're looking at $270,000 per annual, right? $270,000 per year with 150 clients. So let me bring that one to this. Let me bring that down. So let's just say it's, I'm not going to say let's do, give me a number. We'll work off your number. Somebody give me what your ideal clientele base looks like. How many restaurants, how many hotels, how many daycares do you think that you can get to sign up with you? All right, let's just say that $150, you're going to be the one to take care of it. These are all going to be brand new. Give me a number. Give me a number. See, it's very easy to have 150 locations in the fourth largest city in the nation. You give me a number and I'll go ahead and do the calculations right now. Off of the $150 a month rental. I'll even do some of the other numbers. Come on, Sleepy. Mark is the money man. What's happening? So let's see here. Let's just say 50 locations. Oh, 55. 55 locations times $150 a month. So that is $8,250 per month. Per month times 12. So now 55 locations. This is 55 locations. 55 locations nets you $100,000 off of leasing dishwashers at $150 a month. So let me adjust the numbers again. So let's just say we'll go with $125 a month per piece of equipment times the 55 locations. So that's still $875 a month times 12. $82,000. $82,000 with 55 locations paying you $125 a month. That's not bad. That's not bad. You could do new, you could do used. Like I said, you're working off of their longevity. You're working off their longevity. So it all depends on how long and how many. The more locations you do, let's just say you're just starting out, you do 15 locations times $150 a month. That alone is $2,250 a month. Oh, sorry about that. Times 12. That's still 30 grand, $27,000 a year. $27,000 a year. And this is without, let's just say this is the dishwasher. That's without the chemical. They still owe you for a chemical, which is another, we went over the numbers. That's another, hold on. For sale. Sorry, my fingers hit that kind of funny. All-temp dishwasher chemical. All right, so here we go. So here's what a case of 4 is going for, 103. So you're going to get, this is what they're going to go through. Some go through this in a month. You determine how much chemical they use. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let's see my audio. Yeah, I got 60%. All right, put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me okay. So you're going to be providing them with chemical, which you're going to get at a discount. You're reselling. So this $103, that is what the end user pay. That is not what you pay. You go through a vendor and you buy the chemical. You buy the chemical direct. So you buy the chemical direct. As you guys have seen me, deal with Spartan and that kind of thing. So this is, like I said, this is a whole nother line of business. Oh, shoot. Like I said, they got laundry detergent. They got everything. They have everything. Here's the dishwasher stuff. So this is what I used to use until I ran out. You're never going to find any prices here because this is for Uh, this is for wholesalers. And this isn't the only company. There are many other companies. Funny, cute. So, anything else you guys want? Because you guys are really quiet. You guys are church mice. We're at the 2-hour mark. Like I said, before you guys came in, I was just doing a little warm up with. All right, let me cancel this one. Hold on one second. Oh, I don't want to do Chrome. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. So this is Watts. Watts is a large conglomerate that handles everything having to do with water. Oh no, this is for laundry. Sorry about that. This is laundry. Where the hell my Watts go? Hold on one second. One second. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I have got a lot of windows open. No, I still don't want to play. You dog. What you see on your screen is Watts. And so they teach you interactively, they will teach you how to install everything regarding water. So here we go. I'm finally there. Oh, look. So there's home, and so they teach you everything, hot side, cold side, just so they have everything, backflow preventers, and all of this is free, by the way. So here's your beloved backflow preventer. Don't drool, right? Don't. I know LED Handyman is probably losing his ever-loving mind. So this is all your backflow prevention, right there. Yeah, let me give you the information on Watts. Let me give you that. They had a referral link before, but I don't know what the hell happened to it. That thing died on the vine. So here's the training stuff for Watts, and everything is in there. So here's all the backflow preventer. So you can do all this before you go to class. Not started. What the hell do you mean not started? I thought I finished all my backflow stuff. Oh, they have so many freaking. They have over. Let me show you the different ones. They have, like I said, I have completed 76 classes, 76 courses. Let me see what I've done with the programs. They got me down on the mitigating. I did the Legionella thing. That was back in 2022. I did the Legionella. Oh, what the hell just happened? Yeah, I did that. Where are completed learning? Here we go. All learning now. Why the hell not? Fun times got me racing through this stuff. Like I said, they cover hooking up hot side equipment, even the floor guards and stuff. So there's all the hoses. This is how to use the door mount system for the gas, checking gas pressure, blah blah blah. What is this? The reason Mike has mentioned my name is because we talk. Who asked you? Did anyone ask? Man, look here. You're putting this stuff out here on the chat section. I appreciate that because I need the interaction. Instagram is a pain in the ass when it comes to that. So here's all the training when it comes to the gas. They even have their own push-to-fit water system. So they have a new whole house water filtration. So I've taken all the other classes for that. They even have the, where the hell did it go? Oh, I did the Big Bubba. I did Big Bubba. I did freaking Big Bubba, man. What the hell? They have so many. Here's their IntelliFlow. They have a lot of, all right, so they have a system that will detect if there is a leak. And it's especially when it's in high rises. And the minute the system detects a leak, it'll shut the water off automatically. And it's electronically monitored, so you know exactly which region of the building had the leak. Let me go back to the IntelliFlow. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. If you ever want to get into it, I'll do a whole segment with this before we go through
protect your home
regular class.
The IntelliFlow washing machine smart water shutoff. In this video, we'll show you how to connect your IntelliFlow to your local Wi-Fi network to enable real-time text and email alerts. First, make sure there's power and Wi-Fi available to the IntelliFlow. Then turn the IntelliFlow on.
That's my 800 number. That's not my personal number.
Now on your mobile device, scan for new Wi-Fi networks and select the following network, which will be named Watts Device Setup, followed by 6 digits. Then enter the password IntelliFlow. Once you've connected to the IntelliFlow Wi-Fi, your phone should automatically take you to the setup screen. If that doesn't happen, scan the QR code on the product hang tag, and if your QR code's missing, visit the following link on your mobile and type it in. Then simply enter your Wi-Fi network.
So, like I said, they go over how you install the thing,
protect your
everything
property from water damage with the IntelliFlow washing machine smart water shutoff. This video is not intended to replace published installation instructions or the experience installation only. During startup or at any time during troubleshooting, the IntelliFlow can be reset to the off condition by unplugging and reinstalling the leak sensor. Before getting started, shut off electrical power supply to the electrical outlet that will be used with the IntelliFlow, and shut off the hot and cold water supply lines.
So you can set this up for multiple regions.
Existing installation, disconnect the washing machine hoses from the existing shutoff valve.
So if you want to make sure
First,
if your ice machine is leaking,
adapters from the IntelliFlow valve body.
You can install IntelliFlow, and so you can monitor this from anywhere in the world.
Over the piping, then solder the adapters onto the piping.
If you want, you can put this on your laundry, so you can see, you can monitor remotely the water flow. So there's a lot of things you can do. It's not just leaks. So this really helps if you're leasing equipment, so you have a little more control over what the hell's going on. So the customer's not calling you like, oh, there's a water leak and blah, blah, blah. You would know. This is going to detect the flow rate.
Connect the washing machine hoses to the IntelliFlow's hot and cold water outlets.
So this way you would actually legally have proof to show, hey, look, that water leak isn't from my equipment. That water leak is before the IntelliFlow system. So it's a lot more to protect. So this allows you to shut the machine off.
Into the electrical outlet that's been
that is if it's 110.
IntelliFlow requires a 120 volt, 60 hertz, 15 amp ground fault protected outlet. While a GFI circuit isn't required, we strongly recommend it.
And like I said, it's on and on and on.
Flows power cord into the electrical outlet that's been turned off.
Many different things. Once again, they have training in here on how to install the floor drains. So you can install floor drain. There's the backflow preventer. You can install floor drains for steam kettles, floor drains for dishwashers, floor drains for ice machines, washing machines. The whole nine, the trough. That's the Blucher system. Oh, I don't want to test my knowledge. Damn it. My bad. Hold on a second. Let me go back so you guys can see some of the video. So they go over, this is your beloved backflow.
When you look at the portfolio as a whole, question whether or not this thing is still working. Yeah. But you'd have to take it out of line, take the checks apart, to be able to figure out whether or not this has been valid.
Sure. So there's your backflow preventer.
So this could be typically used on a lower hazard.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Whereas something that's tested.
Hold on 1 second.
This is a 007. It's a double check. It's still the same basic components. It's 2 checkouts. But what we add is we add shutoffs on either side. So that's going to allow you to isolate this valve for testing. And then a test box. You're going to use this to look at those checks are still holding. So this way, once a year, twice a year.
There's a number of these units. They got them for pools and everything else. So I don't know.
But yeah, companies that require, or the authorities in the local jurisdiction, they require, to your point,
Yes.
tests or more frequent the building of the code.
So yeah, this is just going over backflow. So everything that you would have to go through with the backflow prevention course, you can actually take it through this before you even have to go and sit down in class.
Want to learn more?
Go to ross.com and you ask them.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Stopping by. See you next time. Thanks, man.
So once you're done with that, the only thing you would have to do is do differently is the hands-on portion. That is it, the hands-on portion. And so there, like I said, it's over like 2,000 classes that you can take. You get points for them, the whole nine. Stuff like that. Let me see here. Oh, there's a refer a friend. Hold on a second. Let me give you the refer a friend link. They did bring it back. Finally. All right. What is your freaking email, man? All right, give me your email. Give me your email, and then I will send you the link. Just type it in the chat, and then I'll send you the link. Anybody wants the link to this, I'll put you in right now with the refer a friend, and I'll send this sucker right on over to you. So you have to watch. This is free. There is no charge for it. See if I can get in there. I can't get in there. Oh, it wouldn't let me refer myself. Yeah. So I wanted to send the code to me and then like copy and paste the freaking code, but it's not even letting me do that. It's not even letting me do that. Find learning. Oh, there's the whole house system. So these are the Blucher. A lot of this stuff is in Spanish. Everything is in English, but they have these classes in French and Spanish as well. These are all backflow preventer. All right, there's the filter. So here's the Blucher. Let me show you what this is so you know. So you can get a good idea of what it's all about. So this is the floor. These are the floor drains. And just like you see, that's a tilted skill. No, it doesn't cost anything. It is free. It is completely free. It doesn't cost anything. So send me over email and I'll send you the referral link. I'll send you the referral link to the class. So this, they'll train you on the use of these videos on how to install the floor drains. These same floor drains are used with the laundry. The same.
Welcome to the first course in a 3-part training module designed to introduce you to Blucher,
and as you
company.
And as you can see, I completed these. It's all 100%.
Introduction to stainless steel, including details of its properties.
So these are in front of ice machines.
Metals.
These are in front of tilted skillets.
103 will provide in-depth examples of the company's
combi ovens, steam ovens, not required, but it's usually in front of them.
To explain the basic properties of stainless steel.
Yep. And in the laundry, they don't have pumps for these washers, so they drain into these troughs.
Refers to a group of being the stainless steel is highly resistant. Unique properties of stainless steel.
All right.
Over competing materials, even when the total cost may be higher.
Let me see if I can find some more. Here's the channel drain. This is going, hopefully this will, there you go. Oh, this is for the beer. I had a lady, we did not see eye to eye today, but this is one of the things, this channel right here, this is what you install. Butcher shops, grocery stores. So all of these drains have to be put in. They can build them into the store, or even if they're going to redo or add on to a facility, they're going to need these drains. Yeah, I forgot about the. All right, come on. So the channel is back here. That's the channel right there.
Including preparing the drain for installation, correctly setting the drain into concrete, and properly installing the drain elements.
Yes. Like they teach you about pitch and everything else.
This video demonstrates the Blueprint channel drain installation
process. This is completely free. All right, cool. Oh, how'd you send it to me? You emailed it? You texted?
Custom-made drainage channels in stainless steel to meet any linear drainage requirements.
What did you guys send me this?
Are ideal for use in commercial kitchens, the food and beverage industry, as well as the chemical and pharmaceutical industries.
Oh, yeah.
Parts for the channel drain consist of the channel, water trap, P-traps, the filter basket, and the braiding.
What did you send me?
Parts must be ordered separately.
Where did you send me your email?
This long consists of 2 or more flanged channel sections that can be joined on site. Each channel section is marked with a channel type number and numbered consecutively for easy assembly. Infill the underside of the channel with concrete to provide the optimum strength. Wipe the outlet with a cloth and apply lubricant to the outlet for ease of assembly.
Yo, where did you send that email address? Is that on Instagram? Let me see what. Let me see if that's on Instagram.
Adjust the channel to the correct height and make sure it is level.
Ah, yeah, you did.
Recommends using adjustable leg types that may be ordered separately.
All right, so I got it. LED Handyman, I got it.
Float up during casting. It's recommended that the feet of the adjustable legs are set in concrete. If an earth ground is required, connect the earth wire to one of the adjustable legs at this time. Cast the floor with a recommended fall towards the channel. For channel type 674 and 677 with a 50mm.
Yeah, I got it. I got your email. So I'm logging in.
Applied in accordance with the supplier's guidelines. Next, lay the tie.
I'm logging in right now using my phone. I got you.
Insert the water trap in filter basket or sand bucket as applicable.
You send me your email to Instagram and then I'll add you.
Choose from a variety of grate styles and your installation is complete.
All right, so that is for the floor drains. And as I completely forgot about the breweries. I completely forgot about that. You have floor drains at behind bars. So these are all the floor drains. Let me see if I can get some images. All right, hold on. Night club. Oh yeah, even in some bathrooms. Yeah, even in bathrooms they have those damn things. Oh, come on. Come on. Shoot. I think I have an idea of what I'm going to show you. No, I didn't take it. I saw it on Instagram, so I'm going to add you right now the email that you sent. But I just want to show these wonderful people another image of the floor drains. So there we go. So this is the same, that's the floor drain, and then you can get that as the Blucher style, but these courses teach you how you put them in, how you do the pitch, the whole nine, using the Watts system, and it is completely free. We have Butcher area floor. Wow, I'm tired. Images. So yeah. So you also would do the floor drains for the butcher shop. So there's a ton of different ones out there, and Blucher is one of the top ones. Let me show you the laundry. Let me show you the laundry floor drain system. So instead of this, you actually have the trough, and then Blucher they have the whole course with that. Oh, this is for residential. Let me do commercial. That's what I need to do.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Donnie D here. So today I'm going to show you how I prep this laundry room floor for the drain. This should look.
Let me see if I can find a quick image for you guys. They call it a drain trough. So you have these above ground, and then you have below. And if you do into the floor, you can do the trough. You can do a trough. But I can go into that in depth another time. It's already late, and we're almost at 3 hours. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to wrap this up. Let me make sure I got him on there first. Anything else you guys want me to address before I call it a night? I'll probably be back just Monday. So I'll do Monday. I don't think I'm going to be on. There we go. I don't think I'm going to be on before Monday. Could be. All right. So your email was sent. Anybody else wants information? This is for gas. This is for water. So it's plumbing. It's gas hookup. It's backflow prevention. Free backflow prevention training from the manufacturers. No, I'm not going to do that. All right, cool. You have the information for backflow. So you got it. I just sent it to you. So you're going to have the information for backflow. So that is where you get your backflow prevention training, is from Dormont. Watts. I've been meaning to put this stuff out for the longest. Been meaning to put it out for the longest, but yeah, there you go. Now, like I said, you send me your email, and then I'll add you on the referral thing for Dormont, for all the stuff they got: backflow, the gas lines, the floor, stationary floor installation. They have all of that. Let me stop this. Let me see if I even have it. Dormont Floor. Let me see here. Okay, here it is. So, Crown has some too. They cover how you install these. So these are also Dormont, which is watts. The classes to do this is in here. This is how it's going to look, so the units don't move around. What ends up happening is your items will slide up into position and fall into place.
Keep mobile equipment in place with Regency's stainless steel caster placement system.
So
The set
Dormont
includes
makes
2
these.
caster chocks and 8 screws and anchors. Once installed, the system ensures that your equipment is rolled into the same position after moving units for cleaning and maintenance. The low-profile design allows you to
But
easily
where
roll equipment into
spelled
place
out
and
what?
will
How's your
accommodate
email go?
casters up to 6 inches in diameter. This caster placement
Yeah.
system is also
My
designed
app's
to promote
at
fire safety.
what.com.
Equipment must be placed in a specific spot below fire suppression
Hold on.
systems in order for them to work. This makes using a caster placement system
My
critical
app's at
for
what?
units like ovens and fryers. This system helps restaurants comply with NFPA code regulations. Keep mobile equipment locked into place with a Regency caster placement system.
What's your email address? What is it at? So he got it. What is your email? What is your email? Because I'm getting ready to log off of this sucker. So they cover all of this on the website, and all of this is free.
When it comes to gas and the gas appliances in your restaurant or institutional kitchen, what can be more important than safety? The reasons are obvious. In fact, you can't afford to have your kitchen facility not meet the standards of applicable safety codes. So when you need to connect your appliances to your gas supply, it only makes sense to use a Blue Hose gas connector, not only because of its excellent reputation, but more importantly because of its track
Let's see if
record
anybody
for
else
safety, reliability,
Okay, we got a couple of people on
innovation,
Instagram.
and performance. It's no exaggeration to say that the Blue Hose is the gold standard in gas connectivity. It was the world's first commercial kitchen gas connector, invented more than 40 years ago at Dormont Manufacturing, the company that led the development of the standard to which all food service gas connectors must comply.
This is true.
And
There's
with
a lot of
millions of
competition now.
installations and counting, no other gas connector comes anywhere near the Blue Hose and its status as the preferred and specified product in food service.
So there are videos on how to
Blue
install
Hose is the
all
result
of their products.
continuous improvement with impressive design features unheard of when it was originally introduced. Features like tightly woven stainless steel braid that prevents the corrugations from stretching when the gas equipment is moved. The heavy-duty stainless steel corrugated tubing that gives the Blue Hose superb bending properties and extremely long life. Antimicrobial PVC coating for helping to prevent grease buildup and inhibit the growth of bacteria, mold, and mildew. A coating that won't shrink.
Man, I'm trying to find a good video. Anyway, that is going to be it for me this evening. Look at it. That's the bloopers on eBay. That's going to be it. I'm done. So here's somebody selling there. See, it says watts. And that looks bent. So these are installed in a large number of applications. So just something to have under your belt. Something to have under your belt. There we go. The Blucher with their drainage system. And yeah, all these just push together.
Pipes, channels, and accessories, providing high-quality drainage solutions for customers in the residential, commercial, industrial, and marine markets. Blucher products are sold by distributors in more than 40 countries throughout the world. At Blucher, know-how has a special meaning. It means putting our experience working with stainless steel to practical use in sustainable solutions. Our continued ability to meet our customers' needs lies in developing our business common sense. Hospitals, schools, restaurants, and fitness centers are some of the places where you will find a vast number of drainage solutions from Blucher. The smooth stainless steel surface and high capacity prevent standing water in public areas. Blucher specializes in drainage solutions for large industrial facilities. The food industry and pharmaceutical industries benefit from our hygienic solutions. Blucher manufactures exceptional residential shower and other drain products for high visibility applications. Stainless steel ensures a classic and aesthetic look. Cruise vessels, ferries, yachts, merchant, and navy vessels, as well as offshore installations, all depend on the performance of our solutions at sea, where corrosion resistance and lightweight systems are essential. Through quality stainless steel drainage solutions leading wastewater away, Blucher is committed to the promise of keeping up the flow. Let us help you on your next project. Blucher, your stainless steel drainage specialist.
Plumbing.
For more information, visit our website.
This is not plumbing. This is drainage. This is not plumbing. This is drainage. There's a big difference. So you do not have to be a licensed plumber not when it comes to drainage. All right, so that is going to be it. We are done for the evening, and I'll see you guys on Monday. With that, let me take this on out. Oh, I doubt that. I'm glad you enjoyed it.